Hello and welcome to part 2. This is Red Light District on Duke Nukem. This is a full campaign playthrough. Welcome back. Hello again to my Will Killers as well as my more Proverbs crew. This is again part 2 to this game Duke Nukem by 3D Realms. They go by shift now. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. If you watched the last video, you saw, I guess, how this game just usually goes. I'm gonna do all the secrets as well as all the kills, as many as I can, and I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible. But that's completely difficult. Well, I guess some things that people don't realize about this game is that at times it can be really difficult, especially when there's no retries. I've had to refilm this at least like 8 different times because this one part always goes awry, so I'll try to look out for that. I don't want to have to do this again. As you can see at the top here, there's 8 secrets. We've already gotten 2 of them. This is where, like, you know, growing up as a kid again, you know, look at what they're doing, you know, they're in there like these private booths watching these ladies strip, yo. And this is what I used to grow up on as a kid. I didn't see anything wrong with it at the time, you know, but like now as an adult playing this game, it's like, damn, what was I into as a kid? Here's our next secret, as well as the enemies here hidden. I remember this guy, this pig here, that was at the end of the secret, used to get me killed a lot because he would do so much damage because he's in a pretty good stealthy position, and like a lot of the times it was hard to find that spot as a kid because using the night vision goggles would usually run out and I would be in the dark trying to fight him. I don't know. That's just a memory that I have playing this. I just remember that part being difficult. As well as that guy too. Because when you don't have your night vision on, you can't really see them. But yeah, we've gotten past that now. You can see I pulled out the RPG here because this next part's going to be difficult. Oh, I was mentioning the flying pigs and their spaceships. Usually I like to use the RPG for those guys, but I already got those guys, so it's fine. Here's our next key card here. Here's our next secret as well. We're gonna drop down into this well here. Don't mind the succubus there. Go ahead and get rid of her. Oh my god. That thing terrified me as a kid. I don't know what that thing is called in actual real game status, but I used to call him the brain. He used to shoot, if you saw him, he shoots like bubbles at you, and it just really freaks me out. Especially if you see him from a side view. I'll mention it the next time I see one, but those things are so creepy. Be on the lookout for these next 2 pigs. They're gonna be here. Alright. As well as playing pool too. This pool table is also iconic because you can actually play like the real game of pool there, but You can see like how it's all pixelated, but if you actually take the time to pot all the balls, it'll let you do it basically. Coming up in here is our next key card here to get into that other room. You gotta be careful because this part is also super tricky. It's like there's many different ways you can die. As you can see, my health is getting pretty low here. We're gonna have to use the RPG again. I want to save as much ammo in that as possible because these in it. Oh yeah, don't mind me. I'm tipping the girls. I'm tipping the strippers, yo. My bad. It's not my fault. But yeah, in this game you get an achievement for that, so it's not so bad, I guess. This part you can definitely die on too. It's like, I remember just as a kid dying on this part, dying in the part before getting the key card, and then especially, actually recently, I've had to re-record because of this part too. You'll see why in a moment, but it's just ridiculous. Still makes the game fun. Coming up on our next secrets here, we got, I guess, 4 out of 8. You can also tip these girls too. I would, but I don't have enough time for that, so we're just going to keep going. Unfortunately, we do have to kill those ladies in order to get all of the enemies off of this map, so we'll have to just be back to do that. As well as kill the rest of these pigs here. Get this guy hiding. Alright. Gotta keep an eye on my health. These guys like deplete health like crazy. This is what makes this part so hard. I want to do the pigs first before we kill the rest of these enemies here. Okay. Yeah, sorry ladies. My bad. Okay. There's... Gotta use my jetpack. I want to save as much fuel as I can. And here's the last secret here. Should be coming up next. Okay. Also, something that I forgot to mention, that's all 8 secrets, is you can't kill every enemy on this map no matter how hard you try, because you get captured at the end here. But you can still kill these 2 guys. So there's always going to be at least one left, which is the narrator, I had to realize. And this is scary as heck too. With that being said, that's the end of this second video. Please stick around for part 3. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.